Hi there, my name's David Price Francis and welcome to Energy Worlds. And today we're going to be focusing in on the energies of language, and in particular I'm going to be looking at what I call the magical art of spelling. Now, why would I call it a magical art? Well, you see, when you get the letters, the right letters out of our 26 letters in the alphabet, and you place them in the correct order, you can actually call for the thing that you want. And the important thing is, that applies not only physically, but also energetically. So like if you're going to refer to something and say, oh, can you pass the salt? Well, that's a physical thing and you know what it is. If you say, oh, I need some courage. Well, courage is an unseen power, it's an energy, but you're also calling upon that. So you're kind of casting a spell saying, please, can I have more courage? And if you're casting the spell correctly, you're spelling it correctly, you're making a petition to bring something to you. Let's look at this even more tangibly. If you ask someone to bring you a bucket of water, well, they'll probably understand what you're saying, and they'll go and get a bucket and they'll bring you some water. Now, if you say to them, bring me a bucket of love, or bring me a bucket of hope, or bring me a bucket of courage, they look at you like, well, that's not possible. But they're every bit as real, these energy properties, as the physical world that we live in. So in ancient times, this idea of casting a spell was actually integral to the idea of spelling something correctly, putting the right letters in the right order to produce what could be called a power, a word of power that would actually attract something. Let's take another practical example. Let's say you're at a dinner party. So here you are at the dinner party and you look down the table and you say, can you pass me the petal? And someone looks at you and goes, petal? I don't see any petals. No, pass me the petal. No, I don't get it. You say, oh, sorry, I was spelling it incorrectly. Can you pass me the plate? Same letters, different order. And the person goes, oh yeah, I can do that. And here comes the plate and here we have it. So we need to ask for what it is that we are seeking to bring to ourselves. And that applies both physically and energetically. And this really is the magical art of spelling. It's bringing the components of a word together and then having the words and the tones to be able to cause a transmission to attract something to yourself. And let's give one more enigma to go with this, which is the mystery of the sword and the stone. The mystery of the sword and the stone in the times of King Arthur. Well, it's said that Arthur was able to draw the sword from the rock because he was able to transmit a certain kind of energy and release that. But there is another way to look at this. If you take the letter S off the beginning of the word sword, put it to the back, you take the letter S off the word stone, put it to the back, what do you get? You have the mystery of the words and the tones. So it's not only the words that you use, it's the tonality that goes with those words. Someone can say, oh, I love you, or they can go, well, I kind of love you. It's like, you know, the tonality changes and the tonality travels with the words. So as we get into this energies of language, we'll be looking at both the words and the tones. I hope you've enjoyed this little expedition into the magical art of spelling. We'll continue our work into the esoteric English or the mysteries of the English language. And if you like this content, please do like, subscribe, follow, or put a comment below. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.